Hi, my name's Gordon Roxborough and I'm the author of Songs for Europe, United Kingdom Eurovision Song Contest.
Gordon, first question, very obvious. What inspires someone to write all about the UK at Eurovision?
Well, there's been books done on the actual Eurovision Song Contest before, so I thought let's do something there, a different angle. I'd had my own little website called songsforeurope.com, which was about United Kingdom Eurovision, but there were gaps in that knowledge. I wanted to find out more about the various national finals, particularly the early ones. And that's what kick-started the whole thing off. And then I started to meet a few composers and artists and interviews, and the whole thing just developed into a book.
Now, the book is out at the end of this month, but it's not just that, is it? There's a lot more to come.
Yes, it's only volume 1, which covers the 1950s and the 1960s. There's going to be hopefully 5 volumes altogether, each one covering the remaining decades, and then the final one, the 21st century. Because originally I wrote 500,000 words. And if you try and post a book with 500,000 words in, you're trying to post a house brick. So we had to split it into volumes. That's how much detail I've gone into.
Now I know in your research for the book you actually met a lot of people going through it. Who was the most kind of interesting? Was it the singers or the songwriters?
Singers, I would say the songwriters are most interesting. Some of the production personnel are also very interesting. They give you real behind the scenes stuff. I spoke to Yvonne Littlewood, who directed the 1963 Eurovision. Terry Hughes, that was a phone call to America, and he directed the 1972 Eurovision Song Contest in Edinburgh, so we're all behind the scenes there. Michael Hurl, big name in the BBC, been associated with Top of the Pops. He did 2 Eurovisions, the 74 one and the 82. And then we've got more recently Kevin Bishop in the 98 Eurovision. So I've got somebody who's been associated with each Eurovision Song Contests.
One of the questions that gets asked most of former entrants is, would they do it again? Did you ask this to them, and what was the general feeling?
A lot of them, yes, would do it again. Maybe not so much the earlier ones, just simply because age and things have moved on.
Didn't stop this year, though, did it?
A lot of them, of course, from the early years, we used to work with live orchestras, different types of music, and nowadays are not quite so keen because they're regarded as a kind of circus. It's not the same. Speak to some of the more recent entrants, and yes, quite a few of them would have a crack at it again. But the sort of objective it to close shop these days. They like an open competition, give them a chance to participate again.
And you've done the UK. Would you look at tracking other countries? I mean, Ireland's not so far away and have a huge Eurovision history. Yeah,
I'd love to have a crack at it. If anybody's interested, get in touch with me and I'll have a go at it.
Now, lastly, it's probably best to ask, when's the book out? Where can we get it? What's it going to cost us?
Right, volume 1 comes out, it's officially now the end of June. We put back a month, mainly because I was so busy in Baku on the official Eurovision website that I didn't have time to do all the proofreading. So that was done when I come back. Gives a final draft. It's at the printers now. Officially it comes out on the 30th of June. It's priced $6. You can get it direct from the publishers. Their website is www.telos.co.uk. Telos is T-E-L-O-S. And you can also get it from book sites like Amazon and other reputable online retailers. And some of the shops like Waterstones will probably stock a few copies.
Well, wish you the best of luck with the book. I know it's taken you a very long time to put together.
Yeah, it's taken over 3 years of hard work.
I'm sure it'll be a very good read, and fitting that we should be outside Buckingham Palace for a book all about the UK. Thank you for talking to us.